Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Okay. The weather, I think it's going to be a nice day. Now, haven't seen the walkers yet, haven't seen the sunrise. I don't think there was a sunrise to show you this morning. Anyway, I sat myself down here at the model table not that long ago, and I was thinking, okay, I can open up my episode by saying, now we paint. But I'm realizing we can't. At least not right now, because we still have, it looks like there are two more mini modules, you might say, to make here. One of them involves a couple of pieces of photo etch. And I think we should just sort of get right into that and try and get that done today. I would like to sort of wrap today's episode up a little bit earlier so I can get out. I want to go to the Winnipeg Honda dealer here and pick up some, genuine Honda brake fluid. Not that I need it now, but just in the event that I do need it, I want to have it on hand. And it'll give me someplace to go as well. That's kind of different. Now, so we've got to make up this piece right here, and we need two pieces of photo etch. One of them has to be bent. Then over here we have a piece, the S35 and the S46. Which are okay. Well, here's the 35 right here. It's easy to spot, and the 46. It should also be easy to spot. Hope I didn't lose it. It's here. Oh, right here. Okay, so we've got these two pieces. They have to be glued together. That'll only take about a minute. That should be a real easy one. Now this one here, it looks like we are also supposed to put a light fixture, a Z20, and we had concluded we were going to try and somehow use LEDs everywhere where there was a light fixture on the sub. We were going to replace them, in other words. I guess I'm starting to think about how am I going to do this, and I can't talk. Would this maybe be a place for one of Martin's ultra small micro LEDs? I don't know. We'll see what this thing looks like after it's put together. It could well be that maybe I will be having to glue a Z20 on there because an LED just won't work anyway. Let's recompose here. Get our two pieces of photo etch. Get them bent into shape. It should go fairly good. Yeah, all being well. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's get at it. Here we go. Photo etch number 1. And once again, I want to be very careful. Okay, I think I did it okay. Most of the time, when I drag the blade like from the part onto the tab, there's a little, you can feel it, but these ones you can't. Okay, just one more left here. Let's get this turned around a bit. It's easier for me to come in this direction like this. Doesn't want to pick it up. Oh, I know why it won't pick it up. It's still stuck on the other tape. Well, we'll just do it like this then, if I can. There we go. Okay, now we need number 10 here. You know, I was just thinking, I wonder if I was to turn this the other way over, would the tabs be different? Let's check that out. No, it's the same thing. Well, in that case, if it's the same thing, we may as well just leave it like this. Oh, no, it's got the plastic on it. What am I thinking? Okay, here we go. This part seems to be a little bit more stiff than some of the others. Maybe is it possible to have a thicker metal on the same sheet? I suppose it probably is. Let me turn it up on edge here. See if we can. No, it looks pretty thin. Looks the same. Okay. Okay, we have a little problem here. Here's our PE10, and it has to be bent so that it's shaped like this. And then this piece is obviously this piece, and this piece here is this piece here. However, yeah, you can see here that little square peg that I was talking about, I think in yesterday's episode. It goes into that hole right there. However, let's talk about the problem I got. And the problem is, what do you notice about this piece of photo etch? So let me turn it over. Okay, see, there are no folding lines. Yes, see if I can flip it over here now. There's nothing. I mean, are you seeing anything? I'm not seeing anything. No, I'm not seeing anything. No matter how the light hits it. Okay, so that means that I'm going to have to, when I put it in Andy's photo etch bender here, I'm going to have to just sort of eyeball it. It looks like one of the bends comes just behind you can see this set of half a dozen bolts or whatever it's supposed to be. It would probably come right about there. And the other bend, it looks like it's maybe only about less than a millimeter at the bottom here, just where the tip of the brush is. Okay, let's get Andy's photo etch bender and do the best we can. That's all we can do. I'm going to use Andy's bender as a bit of a jig here just to hold this straight. All right. Now, if we go by the manual, it appears that the bend should come the same distance from this bolt right here to the edge as from this one here. In other words, right about there. So what I'm thinking is if I can make a little mark here where I think it's supposed to go, then when I turn it over, because it has to bend up. Now, just a minute here. I got to put on my other glasses. Stupid. Okay, there we go. Now I can see a little better. Okay, so yeah, it should come right about there, but the mark has to be on the other side. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just try and make a little dent right here. Oh, I'm breaking the blade, aren't I? That's not working. Well, I wonder if I was to measure. Yeah, if I was to measure the distance from this edge to where I think the line is supposed to be, and then when I flip this over, I can scribe a line on it. Am I over-engineering this? Probably, but I'm having fun. Okay, I think that's probably right. If I make my line right like that. Okay, so we want our line to go from this end to here, but on the other side. Now, this is the first time I'm doing this, so it may or may not work. I'm trying to do it so that I'm not going to be. So I'm going to hold it down so that this goes right in there like that. And maybe if I look straight down on it, I can see better. But how do I keep it from sliding when I scribe it here? So this is probably going to end up moving on me. So what I want to do is just make a little line like right along there, something like this. Well, or maybe I don't need a line. Maybe all I need is a little mark. Who says it has to be a line? Okay, I'm gonna let me check the monitor. You can probably see this way better than I can. Let's get this all the way back here. Okay, let's make a dent right in the middle. Oh my. Okay, did we make a mark? Oh, actually we made a line. Look at that. Yeah, we made a line. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Can you see that? Okay. Now then, this should go underneath here. Let's just double check. Well, I know that the part that has the hole is the right one. So let's just. Okay, that's the way we want to make our line. I'm just going to recompose here. Look who's coming. Look who's coming. Good morning, Max.
How's it going? I want to sit on somebody's lap. Somebody sit down. Oh, there we go.
She can hardly wait. Oh, you can hardly wait. Let me get myself turned around here a little bit. There we go. Now just you wait one
We
at a
met
time. One-
Emily and Emmett up the street. Emmett's the little black dog, part cocker, part something. Emily's amazed. She says they're just identical. Emmett's a little smaller.
Is it Emmett younger?
No, Emmett's 16.
Oh my!
But he's always in an apartment with a very elderly woman. And it was a friend of Melanie's. And the woman died and had asked Melanie to take Emmett.
Mm-hmm.
And so she took Emmett in. And Emmett isn't used to walking. And she goes out 3 or 4 times a day. Emmett just loves to walk and she loves the car ride. We met them on the street. Rainey and I were driving and I opened the car door and said hi to Melanie. That's when we first met Emmett, and he came over and hopped up in my lap in the driver's seat. I was in the driver's seat and said, "Let's go. Where are we driving to today?"
You said, "Let's go." Missy jumps off.
One up.
There you go.
That's right. She understood those words, didn't she? What do you think, Dad? Is that it for the bacon?
The food's gone. Let's go home.
That it for the bacon? But her next big thing is she likes to lie scrouched across Rainey's lap on the couch, and she holds the bone and gnaws on this hard bacon-flavored plastic bone, and that's really the happiest time of her day, you know. And it's a real tension soother, I guess. She just gnaws on it, and gnaws on it, and gnaws on it.
Okay. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Let's see if we can bend this. Okay, what you did not see me do was possibly make a mistake here in that I rescribed over top of the line, which we are going to expose right now. And I think I may have possibly weakened it right here. My plan was to make it so it would bend on the line and not on either side of it. And now there's the possibility that I'm going to have to strengthen this somehow with solder. We'll see it. I'm hoping it's not going to break. I think it's going to bend quite easily now. I probably don't even need to use this blade. I could probably just use my number 11 hobby blade here, because this is probably going to go quite easy. Okay, there we go. So what do we got here now? Yeah, it looks like it's bent more or less in the right place. At least I think it is. Now, I realize that now that there has to be another bend right down here that goes, what does it do? It goes in the opposite direction. Oh my, I wonder if I should have done that first. I might have to do that with the bending plier. Yeah, maybe I will, because it's going to be kind of hard to make a bend. In other words, this edge right here, it has to go out this way. At least I think that's what's supposed to happen. I better check the manual. Okay, I was going to try and use the photo etch plier here, and then I thought maybe I might be able to do it like this. Let's just snug this down just a little bit here. I'll pull this out. Maybe shove it down here. So long as I can. Okay, well, the idea is I want to be able to see where the edge is right here. Like that. Like you can see it, but I'm looking straight down. I can't quite see it, so I have to move this back just a little bit so I can see how far in it goes. Now, let's crank this down a little bit. Now, does it look like it's square? I think so. I think so. Maybe it should be. Let me check the monitor. No, I think that's going to be about right. All right, now crank it down so it doesn't twist on me. Now I got to find something that's going to push this down so that the bend is not going to be rounded. It's going to be square. That kind of worked, didn't it? Okay, I think I got it pretty close to what it's supposed to be. Let's get it out of there and have a little look-see. Yeah, it kind of looks like the drawing. It's hard to manipulate and keep it on camera here. Okay, I might have to tweak it a bit. Okay, I'm using the self-locking tweezer here to hold our photo etch, and the self-locking tweezer is being held in the helping hands, and we have to try and glue that together like that. Obviously CA glue. Okay, now as near as I can tell, this other piece is supposed to sort of sit on this ledge that we just made. It has to be glued something like that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the way it's supposed to go. But I don't want to do that today. I know you can't see the clock from your perspective, but it is 12:39 already, and I wanted to get to the Honda dealer, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I get a coffee visitor. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to work this all in. And I got to do the editing, final edit, and so on as well. So I'm going to call it quits for today, folks. So thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.